Welcome to the Power 5 Stocks of the Week for the week of November 20th through November 24th. This is a series I do here on my channel that comes out 30 minutes prior to market open each and every Friday. No matter if you're looking for quality dividend stocks with higher yields, great dividend growth rates, or something in between, this series is sure to have something for you. If you're not seeing this video as soon as it comes out, first of all, make sure you subscribe and ring the bell so that doesn't happen again. And second of all, most of the information will still be valid. You just likely missed the most recent ex-dividend date. If that's the case, still do your own research on any stocks that piqued your interest and you'll be on board before the next ex-dividend date.
Get on board!
Now let's go ahead and find out where I got this list and how I was able to narrow it down. The first step in my process is to head over to marketbeat.com for a fresh list of dividend stocks with ex-dividend dates of this coming week. This week there was a decent list of 101 stocks with ex-dividend dates between November 20th and November 24th. Next up was to see how many of those stocks had a dividend streak of at least 5 years, and I was left with 33 remaining stocks. 33 stocks is not too bad, but I wanted to see if I could make my research even easier, so the last filter I added was requiring those remaining stocks to also outperform the S&P 500 over the past 10 years. That filter brought me down to a more manageable 18 stocks, or just 17.82% of the original list, which is where I began my research. After crunching the numbers and finding the winners, let's see who comes out on top. So with this first stock, we're not only going to have a class-leading yield, but some very nice dividend growth rates to go with it. That stock is none other than Walker & Dunlop, stock ticker WD. WD is a quarterly payer in the financial sector, paying $2.52 per share per year, with a forward dividend yield of 3.53%. WD has been paying and growing its dividend over the last 6 years. They have a 3-year dividend growth rate of 21.75%, a 5-year dividend growth rate of 27.13%, and a payout ratio of 48.69%. At the time of recording, Walker & Dunlop was trading 29.24% off of its 52-week high. Walker & Dunlop has an ex-dividend date of November 22nd with a payout date of December 8th, and a single $10,000 investment into WD 10 years ago while only reinvesting dividends since then would have brought back $60,517.54, which is a 19.72% year-over-year return rate, whereas the S&P 500 in the same time frame would have brought back $29,841.85. This makes a difference of $30,675.69 on the side of WD over the past 10 years. This next company has been paying and growing their dividend every year since 1984.
Oh, groovy, baby.
That company is none other than Atmos Energy, stock ticker ATO. ATO is a quarterly payer in the utility sector, paying $3.22 per share per year, with a forward dividend yield of 2.89%. ATO has been paying and growing their dividend over the last 39 years. They have a 3-year dividend growth rate of 8.78%, a 5-year dividend growth rate of 8.82%, and a payout ratio of 48.29%. At the time of recording, Atmos Energy was trading 11.07% off of their 52-week high. Atmos Energy has an ex-dividend date of November 24th with a payout date of December 11th, and that $10,000 investment into ATO 10 years ago while only reinvesting dividends since then would have brought back $30,874.44, which is an 11.93% year-over-year return rate, again compared to the S&P bringing back $29,841.85, which results in a difference of $1,032.59 over the past 10 years. Next up is going to be one of our favorite categories. This week's stock with some very impressive dividend growth rates is Tractor Supply Company, stock ticker TSCO. TSCO is a quarterly payer in the consumer discretionary sector, paying $4.12 per share per year, with a forward dividend yield of 2.08%. TSCO has been paying and growing their dividend over the last 14 years. They have a 3-year dividend growth rate of 40.37%, a 5-year dividend growth rate of 28.16%, and a payout ratio of 39.16%. At the time of recording, Tractor Supply Company was trading 20.95% off of their 52-week high. Tractor Supply Company has an ex-dividend date of November 24th with a payout date of December 12th, and a $10,000 investment into Tractor Supply Company 10 years ago while only reinvesting those dividends since then would have brought back $31,571.20. This is a 12.18% year-over-year return rate, again compared to the S&P bringing back that $29,841.85, resulting in a difference of $1,729.35. Now with that being said, you're now just seconds away from seeing the last 2 stocks in today's video. If you're enjoying this content, make sure you click that like button, as this helps YouTube see that people like my stuff so they can recommend it to others. Also, make sure you click that subscribe button and ring the bell so you can get notified and be one of the first people to see these videos when they drop. Alright, now let's get to these last 2 stocks. This next stock should only really be interesting for people that like money.
I like money.
This week's stock with the best 10-year returns is CDW, stock ticker CDW. CDW is a quarterly payer in the technology sector, paying $2.48 per share per year with a forward dividend yield of 1.17%. CDW has been paying and growing its dividend for the last 10 years. They have a 3-year dividend growth rate of 15.8%, a 5-year dividend growth rate of 22.95%, and a payout ratio of 23.5%. At the time of recording, CDW is only trading 1.92% off of its 52-week high. CDW has an ex-dividend date of November 22nd with a payout date of December 12th, and a single lump sum $10,000 investment into CDW 10 years ago while only reinvesting dividends since then would have brought back $108,196.94, which is a 26.88% year-over-year return rate. Again, that's compared to the S&P bringing back that $29,841.85. This makes a difference of $78,355.09 over the past 10 years. And here we are at the end of the road with a stock that could be at an attractive buying price. This week's stock worth looking into is NextEra Energy, stock ticker NEE. NextEra Energy is a quarterly payer in the utility sector, paying $1.87 per share per year with a forward dividend yield of 3.39%. NextEra Energy has been paying and growing its dividend over the last 29 years. It has a 3-year dividend growth rate of 10.29%, a 5-year dividend growth rate of 11.14%, and a payout ratio of 55%. At the time of recording, NextEra Energy was trading 37.77% off of its 52-week high. NextEra Energy has an ex-dividend date of November 22nd with a payout date of December 15th, and a $10,000 investment into NextEra Energy 10 years ago while only reinvesting dividends since then would have brought back $32,919.53, which is a 12.65% year-over-year return rate compared to the S&P bringing back that $29,841.85, resulting in a difference of $3,077.68 over the past 10 years. In today's video, I was able to show you 5 different high-quality dividend stocks that are the best of the best. These stocks not only come with a dividend streak of at least 6 years, but they've also outperformed the S&P 500 over the past 10 years and have ex-dividend dates of this coming week.
He's amazing.
And I want to know, did any of these stocks pique your interest? If so, let me know which ones and why in the comments down below. And according to your watch history, this video is perfect for you. But until next time, see you.